video, probably. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Then the arcade brigade, bring on the cosplay brigade, look at the fade away. It's time to go, start up the show. Did you know that I made a whole video for this game convention? Any hype man here, the Riot Red, invited to take you away to a place the games are made by these folks in the business of video play. So let's go. What we got? Well, let's take it away. Did you take a vlog? Dear God, no way. Who do you think I am? Some kind of normie?
You know, I'm not much of a vlogger, but here we are. You know, who gives a shit?
So what did I do in PAX? Well, I got to hug a real live dinosaur, then got real spooked on the second floor. Played a bunch of video games. Yeah. Pretty much about what you'd expect. It is a gaming convention. I mean, I drank a lot too. No footage of that. That's a good thing for me. So PAX South was a lot of fun. Granted, I've been over the Switch punt since the first 10 seconds of the presentation that Nintendo did.
We're gonna switch it up a little bit.
But I think, if anything, PAX South really just hyped me up more for PAX East, where I'm gonna be hanging with the boys. What boys? You know them, Fish Boy, Candy Mondays, perhaps even Brickflower 7, and the boys from the Trinity Force podcast. Nonetheless, I did get to do some video game business while I was here. And, you know, I had a bunch of fun. But let me tell you about some video games. Give you a little rundown of one of the things I thought were pretty neat. This train was fucking awesome. Look at it coming back and forth. Now, I liked a lot of games at PAX, but I'm gonna do a little thing. I'm gonna split it into two little groups here. We got meme games, then we got my top games at PAX. So we're talking about the meme games here. A lot of fresh memes. Japanese the game, what a name. Granted, it's a game where you learn Japanese. Sugoi, my boy, ignore the noise. Gondola, what? Yeah, there can only be one, apparently. Ostensibly, and in magically confusion with some paddling, shapes and beats. It's exactly what it sounds like. Move to the bass jam, dodging the loud spikes. Nice. Now we move to the doggos with long necks. Yeah, I'm not sure I followed, but it's pretty dang mean, so we'll give it a holler. Now back on track, moving on to the real thing. Pizza Titan coming in and delivering hot means. Fresh to death. I don't know the whole plot, but it looks like this robot delivers pizza that's hot. Well, in the process, destroys everything around him. Hell yeah! So fun my rhymes, but at a hefty loss. Temporarily though, now say bye to Rob Boss. Fun fact time, hold your breath bro. Lo and behold, the Switch is actually a console. I had no idea. I thought it was just like a 3DS XXL. In any case, it's time to talk about the top PAX games. Let's go. So many video games. Millions. At least seven video games that I saw. Look at this virtual reality mixed. No, it's not real, but I like the idea that Attack on Hello Kitty incites some fear. Can someone make this real? Please. Moving on to real games. Tiny Build out here cooking up names. Mr. Shifty, the best of the bunch. What do? You teleport and punch. Emphatically simplistic, neat mechanics. Hyperbole enough to try some can and live up to the expectation. Let's hope. What do we got next? Monster Hunter? Nah. It's called Dauntless. Now, it's basically the same, seemingly. I don't know much about the game, but it seems pretty neat. Like a Monster Hunter online with friends, with a neat, different art style. Probably need some polishing. Might want to check it out, though. We'll see. Beta's coming up. Rooster Teeth, they made a game. Pizza slots and death, no shame. Top-down gun game, hats for days. Shoot your friends, race from the grave. Prepare your little battle socks. Patrick Star is here and... how do you top this? By the way, I had a waffle hat. Come on, how do you not have a waffle hat? Rooster Teeth. And now before I move on to the best of the best game, I want to give a little bit of a shout out to a bunch of students that made this little game. And they made this whole thing in 6 months. 6 months! Little robot game. It had really cool mechanics and shit. And I was thoroughly impressed by it. So, you know, shout out to these kids that I think is SMU. Good job. Now, can I get a drum roll, please? Because we got the best game coming up here. Out of the entire event, by far, I had the most fun playing this game. Let's prepare yourself. Here it comes. Lightfall. I'm excited for this game to come out. I'm excited to play it. I'm excited to watch people play it. I'm excited for speedrunners to get a hold of it. Now I know exactly what you're thinking. That art style's like that Limbo game. Don't complain, it's not the same thing. Refrain from hop, skip, thinking. Control your brain. This is new, this is fresh. Innovative concepts. Check the red star you see, it's different from the sea of the same thing, except it looks a little similar to an old hit. So you're gonna drift by taking no hints. Just take a moment, play the opening, and you'll see what I mean. It's like a dream. Cheesy. This game's pretty goddamn awesome. Highly recommend it. Can't wait till it comes out. It's lit. And now we move on to the MVP of the event. The most valuable. Well, I guess it's not MVP. MVT, it's the train.